Oh my God, knew that was you, bro. LeBron James, bro. LeBron James. It's LeBron, bro. It's the GOAT. LeBron. That's LeBron James. That's LeBron James, man. LeBron just push.
I know y'all know who this funny motherfucker is.
What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book.
Papoose done hit Cub with a book for running up on him playing them games, man.
Games, bro. Like silly games, you win silly prizes, right?
And a guy walked up to me, and he didn't have a phone in his hand or nothing. And he was like, "Oh my God, there goes Serena, Serena, Serena." And all of us who was around looked at him like, "Bro, what is you doing?" So the dude called me Serena. Now, I never knew who the guy was because he never had a camera. I don't really follow these people pages who do this type of stuff or whatever. But couldn't find out it was a dude named Gerald Huston, I think. He a comedian. And listen, I ain't got nothing against him. You know, that type of content he do, I think he'd have been better off if he just asked me before he came up there and cracked that joke like that, and it wouldn't have been so bad. But the reason why it was bad was, one, okay, sure, you can say I look like Serena, right? But I had copper hair in my hair. Let's be clear. Yes, he be trolling. So after he did that, you know what I'm saying, I told him, like, I'm not Serena. So as I walked off, he continued to, like, press me. And I told him, like, bro, good plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here talking to Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here talking to Abdullah Mason. Like, I'm talking to heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? One, I deal with a lot of people that's irritating. So I'm like, you know what? This dude irritating me. So I'm walking off. He keeps stepping to me. So as he's stepping to me, now, of course, my man, Pap stepped like, hey, bro, chill out. She said, like, you know that's not Serena. Leave her alone. He's stepped to Pap, you know, because this what he do. He like, hell, I did it already. So, one, you done already disrespected me. You know, you already done trolled me. Now, Pap done told you to step off, and now you stepping to Pap. You already know what happened. I don't have to say nothing. Y'all have to say nothing. Y'all, anybody that knows Pap, know what happened.
Make some noise if you're in Detroit. Somebody said, why you let him hit you with a book? My nose look better. Bro, Sister Scandal, come out for sure, bro. Get your ticket. Links in the bio, bro. While you there, I got a question. What's the definition of getting, like your ass whooped? Like, what does it require for you to get your ass whooped? Like, say somebody walked up to you when you wasn't even looking, and they hit you, and then security broke it up. Is that an ass whooping? No, I was just asking. You know what I'm saying? I was really just asking because I was curious, because I was like, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying I got punched and when I wasn't looking. But I'm saying, like, I'm asking you a question. If somebody punches somebody and they ain't looking, does that mean that they got their ass whooped? Westside 313, Sips of Scandal. What's poppin', bro? Comedy show. Detroit Punchline. I will be telling the full story about what happened between me and Papoose. So y'all can come down to the Detroit Punchline and hear the full story. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, am I the only person that thinks that the Gerald Huston, I think that's his name, am I the only person that think that he's not funny? Like, this man goes up to several people and tries to act like he don't know them, and he called them out their name. And not only does he do that, he hugs them at that. Like, how do you know these people even want to be touched? I've seen him get backlash from, like, a lot of celebrities, like, don't put your hands on me. The security comes up, you know, tell him to chill out. But how is trolling funny? How is he labeled a comedian? I'm not understanding that part. And then with the whole Papoose situation, like, you ran up on Claressa and you call her Serena Williams. Like, how did you expect her to respond? Like, and then you probably kept pushing the issue, and Papoose had to step in and do what he had to do.
When are y'all gonna realize, bro, Papoose does not be playing by his women? Y'all can say what y'all want to say. He leeches off of his girls because they make more money than him. He's broke, he's this, he's that. Papoose does not play about the women that he loves. And Gerald Huston found that out the other day. So videos been coming out. Papoose apparently hit him upside his nose with a book because he tried to do that. I'ma say the wrong name when I walk up on this famous person to make them feel some kind of way and get the little jokes off. But apparently the way that Claressa Shields explained it, he got his joke off and Pat was like, yo, all right, bro, chill, when he kept like persistently trying him. And then Papoose, let him have it. Y'all gonna learn, bro. You gotta leave people alone when they in their zone. Everybody don't want to be messed with. But I get it, it's content. And as a celebrity, you should want to be approached a little bit. But at the same time, bro, they still human. And he gave him that chance to back off and he still persisted. That's on him. Just be glad that Claressa didn't do nothing. He knows would have probably been broke. I'm just saying, bro. But if y'all seen that video, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Also, follow me for more updates.
Papoose allegedly hits comedian Gerald Huston in the face with a book for calling his girlfriend Claressa Shields Serena Williams. You see my nose, nigga? Listen, y'all, this is nasty work, man. I ain't going front. I'm all for that black love and Papoose leaving Remy Ma's toxic situation and getting with Claressa Shields and them finding love and being in peace. But gang, you taking this shit way too serious, bro. I ain't going front. Like this. I know you know this nigga's content, bro, because we all know this nigga got the content. He runs up on you and says you somebody else than you are. Yeah, that's what he does, bro. So you like, come on, my nigga. I know you're on the honeymoon stage right now, and whatever she says, if a shoe go untied, you tie her shoes, all type of shit. And she looked like she didn't want to be filmed anymore by this nigga. So you hit the nigga with a book. Come on, that was corny. I ain't gonna lie, you corny for that. For knocking Easy out because he fucked your baby mom and your wife and all that, 100%, I backed you for that. This is New York, I backed you for that, 100%. But this shit right here, son, this shit make you like a bozo. I ain't gonna lie, nasty.
So social media comedian Gerald Huston got pieced up, you feel me, smacked up by Papoose for running up on Claressa Shields. If y'all know who Gerald Huston is, look him up. Basically, he's a comedian that goes around to celebrities and he'll tap him on the shoulder and be like, oh, is this? And he'll name a different celebrity. For example, he ran up on Rajon Rondo and said, Chris Paul, is that you? Now, I'm not gonna lie, that Chris Paul joke, that's NBA ball knowledge. I'm not gonna say it's elite knowledge, but there's definitely some high tier knowledge in the NBA. So only a select few are gonna get that joke. But he ran up on Claressa Shields. He was calling her Serena Williams, and basically Papoose slapped him up with a book. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you're running up on Claressa Shields and Papoose, you gotta know you're getting pieced up by one or the other. Claressa Shields is literally a professional boxer. That's the worst person to run up on. That's like running up on Mike Tyson and being like, George Foreman, that's you? And he pieces you up and you expected something else. Brother, you ran up on Claressa Shields, you got lucky that Papoose slapped you with a book. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I love the content. He's hilarious. But that was a bad idea, bro. And I heard after watching the video that she made, basically after he made the joke, he kept pressing on and him and Papoose got in each other's faces. So I'm not gonna lie, you took an L on this one, Gerald.